Hello, my lovelies, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for the 4th of March, 2023. We're going to be using the Heaven and Earth Tarot. Let's see what's going on for the day. Alright, ancestors, angels, because of truth, guide me. What does the collective need to know for the 4th of March, 2023? Oh my gosh. 5 of Swords, Princess of Swords, which is our Page of Swords, the Princess of Wands, which is our Page of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Hermit in reverse. Let me double check, make sure that they don't want anything else. Okay. Interesting. I'm using a new tapestry as the background, so hopefully this will work out good with the cards. There you go. Probably see those better. All right. Okay. For those of you that have not seen my March monthly reading, which just came out a few days ago, you might want to go watch that because the obstacle in that is relevant for today. And that is think before you speak. We start out with conflict and strained communication, and it's a struggle. I mean, 3 out of the 5 cards here are swords, so having conflict either inner or with others is probably going to be very easy for today. Now, there's a little bit of protection you're given, but at the same time, you're going to have to be very mindful of how you think and how you speak. Now you might, because they're drawing me, here, I'll probably pick this up so you can see it. There is a caricature here. It's more like a guide or angel in the background. They're actually pointing it out to me. So you might have some help from the other realms to hold your tongue a little bit, to help you slow down if the need arises, if there is conflict with another person. And I apologize for my dog. You might have a moment where you get inspired or offered a new action that leads to a better outcome. It leads to diplomacy. It leads to getting your point across, but in the correct way. Because there's one way to, create conflict, be in conflict, and then basically pour gasoline on it and inflame the situation. So there is a certain delicacy on how to handle a situation without making it worse. And that may require help. It may require reflection later on. You may not realize it as it happens. So, yes, if you have not seen my March monthly reading, please go watch it. This is one of those days, if I remember right, on the astrology even, does coincide with that of think before you speak. Be careful with your words. They are powerful and they do have consequences. This is a day where that might very much hold true Okay, and I'm getting something else. Hold on just a sec. Oh, okay. The other thing I'm getting for today, so you'll have to take whichever one resonates the most for you. In the face of conflict, you're able to be concise enough. I'm going to word it that way, concise enough to try to respond and not react, to use it as a growing moment, pretty much. So instead of getting into a conflict with, say, I don't know, a coworker, instead of being triggered and lashing out, you have the opportunity to grow, to speak differently, to move differently, to see the bigger picture in that moment and to exercise it. Whereas before you may not have been able to see something like that quite so quickly. It's kind of like a big growth moment that you weren't expecting. Now, in previous situations, you might have had this where you get triggered and you lash out and you realize later on that that was probably not the correct way to respond. And this is somewhat of a do-over scenario. And instead of going with your instinct, you go against it without thinking. And it turns out a lot better. That is interesting for the day. Let me double check the astrology. I'm pretty sure this is one of the days where the astrology plays into that. Yes. Okay. March 4th. Moon in Leo squares Uranus and Taurus. Easy to lash out. Impatience is high. Try to keep your control and work on small changes. Yes. This is definitely a day where that is key. Okay, so we have 5, 1, 1, 1, and 9, so 17, which 1 and 7 is 8, which is strength and power. You hold the power to how you react. If you're reacting or responding, you have control over what you put out. Not always what you get back, but what you put out. So whether you are lashing out or trying to take the high road, whether or not you receive help from others, so you're not doing things alone, it is going to vary. So yes, beware of any interactions with other people that may take a downward spiral. However, conflict does breed growth, so there is that. There is a silver lining. All right, my lovelies. Hopefully some of this resonated for you. If it does, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.